Hi beautiful, today we're watching people cut mullets on themselves. Mullets have been popular since the 80s when we had this moment. I loved it so much. I've rocked a sort of mullet many times in my life and I am obsessed with it. It's one of those love or hate haircuts. They're very hard to do right. Hopefully these people at home can figure out how to do one of the most difficult haircuts but on themselves and with no haircutting experience. Let's see.
So I am back today with another hair related video. I feel that my curls need a little bit of refreshing. I'm gonna do something new. I've never done this short layered haircut, and also it's not short really because I'm keeping the length. I'm gonna put a picture up here of what my inspiration is. I just got out of the shower, I washed my hair, I conditioned it, and I'm just gonna detangle it real quick so I can part it.
Holy Okay, we are going for a shaggy mullet type situation here. And she does have naturally curly hair, which I feel like with a mullet looks so cute! Oh my god, I love it so much. I'm gonna be sweating so bad in this because when I'm screaming for like 2 hours filming this I sweat like motherfucker. So I'm glad she's brushing her hair and you know what else I'm glad about? Her hair is wet! Her hair is wet. Her hair is wet. Nobody ever wets their hair, we know that on this channel. And when they do, I get really excited because that is the first step to doing a great haircut. Wet that hair.
This is very important because our parting has to be perfect. Basically what I'm going to do is part my hair according to the layers that I want to cut. And I know that around here is the layer that I want to be the shortest. This is kind of where my fringe is going to be. And I try to make it as even as possible.
Hold on, did she say that's where her fringe is gonna go? Like literally from here to all the way back here? How the fuck are you gonna do that? That's a large fringe section. That's insane. I don't know what that's gonna be like for her, but I can tell you right now that's a lot of fringe, and I guess that's fine. I don't know. I guess all the hair is gonna come forward and then I'm trying to get the vision, but I'm having trouble getting the vision. And we're gonna keep watching to see if I understand the vision as we go along. Also, holy shit, my hair color looks perfect on camera. Guys, I have had 25 colors in the past 2 months and I don't know how I got it this white. I bleached it like 6 times the other day and we are finally back. Also, everybody always asks me how you color your hair so much and your hair doesn't fall off. First of all, I have very short hair. Second of all, I use super gloss semi-permanent colors whenever I color my hair. So there's never permanent color in my hair to lift out. I just need to lift out the semi-permanent color, which is a lot easier than permanent color. So I can switch my hair color very quickly to all sorts of shit and then go back to blonde.
And then I'm just gonna tie this up. And then the next one, and go to the back.
For me, I'm gonna do 4 quadrants, baby. Hey, 4 quadrants in the house again, baby. I talk about 4 quadrants all the time. It is one of my favorite things in the entire world. It's easiest to part the hair like that, and you get the best results, I feel like. But this is definitely another technique. I still don't know where she's going with this. And so I will judge the shit out of her in the next 5 minutes, and we will understand if she's doing this completely wrong, or maybe it's a different technique that I don't know of.
Put this one up. Next one is going to be right above my ear.
It's giving tears. It's giving like boom, bang, bang, boom, all the way up the head. I don't understand. I keep saying that. I just need to watch the video, don't I? Okay.
And now I'm going to evaluate the situation because I want to keep the length of my hair, but I want more layers. So I just want to see what is the amount of hair I actually want to keep as the bottom layer. Okay. So I think I'm gonna divide this layer in 2 as well. Hey, it's future me. So I would just suggest you leave this layer as 1 because the bottom layer turned out to be a little bit thin for me, so I would just leave it as it is.
She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sections in that hair, you only need 4. I mean, that's a whole lot of shit going on in that head. I don't know how she's gonna keep track of these sections, how she's gonna cut them in. She's gonna be like, boop, 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 boop. I would honestly just recommend doing like a kind of wolf cut moment where you pull all the hair up into a ponytail all the way at the top of your head and you cut a lot of it off. Like, I mean, like usually wolf cuts, we cut off like, you know, 4 to 5 inches or so. This, if you want a mullet, just cut off a ton of hair because you'll end up with really short layers up here and the length will be really long down here if you pull it all the way to the top of your head. That will give you a quick 5-minute mullet that will be pretty precise.
Put this layer up because I'm gonna start cutting with this. I'm gonna start cutting the other one. I know it looks a bit crazy. Okay, so now my hair is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, and I have the bottom layer tied up here that I don't want to touch because I'm keeping the length of my hair, and then this is what I'm gonna start with. So I'm gonna divide the hair in the middle and bring it to the front.
I would love it if you started cutting your hair. Sorry, I get like this. I just want to see something happen, please.
And I want to cut at least, let's see, this much. I'm gonna bring my hair to the side.
Oh. 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 Okay, so she's cutting a lot of hair off here. I mean, I think that's good because, I don't know, I think it's a bit long for a mullet. Mullets come in all different shapes and sizes, baby. Sometimes they're really long on the bottom, sometimes they're a little shorter. I think she's going for a little shorter, which I think is gonna complement her curly hair and make it not so mullety to the point where like you look like you're literally a man from the 80s, and instead you're gonna look like a modernized version of a shaggy mullet type sitch.
Okay. So now you can see that it has a nice shape, it's not just a blunt cut. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. There you go. And if you did it right, these two should be around the same length.
Listen, is this the most perfect technique ever? No, but this is a home cut situation. I'm gonna take this as pretty good. Like, this is nice. She's definitely putting layers in her hair correctly. Is she taking large chunks of hair at the same time? Yeah. Is that the most precise way of doing it? No. But like, I think this is pretty good for an at-home cut so far. She's elevating the section and cutting at about a 90-degree angle, which is great. She's gonna get that nice graduation, that layering, that's gonna result in a beautiful, shaggy mullet cut. But let's see if she can continue to keep this up throughout the entire head. She's cutting either side and it looks to me like she's doing the exact same thing and doing it correctly, so yeah!
Now, I'm actually gonna take the bottom layer out and I'm gonna work my way up. Ooh. Okay, so as you can see, this is my bottom layer.
Hold on, so let me get this calculation correct. Hold on. That wasn't the calculation. The calculation I'm talking about was, why the fuck did she start in the middle of her hair and then now she's going to the bottom of her hair? Like, I'm confused on why we're going from top to bottom to, what? What? You should start at the bottom and work your way up, you know what I mean?
This is my next layer, right?
No.
So it blends quite nicely, I think.
Wait a damn minute, that shit's disconnected as fuck. What? Huh? Are we connecting them or not?
And now I'm gonna take out this layer.
Oh, we're not. Great.
Hold on to it. Divide it in two. Put back this half. Now you can see this is quite a big layer, or quite a big piece of hair. I'm not going to just take it up and cut the whole thing. I'm gonna divide it in two.
Oh, Okay, I mean, wouldn't recommend that, but like, you know, do you? Taking a section from here to here and bringing it all together is not great because then you're over directing from all different parts of the head, and the head is rounded. And because you're over directing that hair, the hair on the sides are gonna be longer than the hair in the middle. So you're gonna get all different levels going on and it's gonna be a mess. So take smaller sections. Love the mouth parting.
Quite good.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little stressed now. Like this video if you like seeing me stressed. Like this video if you don't like seeing me stressed. So all of you should like the video. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you're not already because 80% of you are not subscribed and watch me all the time. So I don't know what the is going on. What do I gotta do? I literally dance on this channel every week. Subscribe! I just want a diamond play button. It means nothing to anybody besides the YouTuber, but like, I just want one. It's like, why can't I have one? Please, 10 million, I just need 10 million. Come on, I know there's 1.5 million of you that like will follow me. Come on, please. I will do anything. This is the issue I'm having, is that like all of her sections are cut individually, but on top of one another. Like it's hard to explain, but she's gonna end up with like layering on top of a different layering. That's why 4 quadrants makes the most sense, because you cut the entire quadrant at the same length, at the same time, at the same 90-degree angle, instead of every section. This is extremely difficult to explain to somebody who's not a hairdresser, but like, trust, it's just, this is gonna make a whole mess. She's gonna have like layer and then not good. Like waves going down her hair.
All right, so you can see that what I just cut is just right above the layer. I think the difference is around 3-4 centimeters. And I'm gonna do more or less the same thing with this one. Quite satisfied with this length.
Girl, you're quite satisfied? Why is there a random ass long piece going down? What is happening? Like there is just like a stringy little piece at the bottom. I don't know. This is a whole mess. She luckily has curls, so this might look okay when she's done because of the curls, but I can promise you it's not internally.
So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side.
Okay. Okay, so she's doing the other side the exact same way, the same up way we did the other side. I'll take it. Hopefully at the end she's gonna like blend this all together somehow, but probably not.
The length is the same. And then I have 2 more layers. And this one it might be a little too long, yes.
Okay. It seems as though she's now taking random sections and lifting them up and cutting them. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine as to why she's doing that. I don't know everything, okay? Please! I'm not in the mood today.
I like this more. I'm gonna move on to the next layer. So as you can see, this layer that I'm gonna cut now is basically the same as my bottom layer. And the layer under it is like here, so I have to go even shorter with this one. So
okay, the concept is there. She understands the concept. We know what we're trying to do, right? Which is like have a graduation of shorter layers to longer layers. This would just be so much easier if you put your hair into a bunch of ponytails and cut them off, which I did see a thumbnail of another video we're gonna watch today, and somebody does that. So stay tuned for that because it just seems so much easier. I've actually never done it with a mullet like that, but we're about to find out if it works.
Now what I'm gonna do is again a bit similar. I have the 2 sides. I'm gonna bring the hair to the side and cut it. Okay. Now the one next to my face. Okay.
Babe, I know you're probably watching this, and I know I'm going a little hard on you. But I gotta be honest, the haircut, while it looks like you're doing something, it's a lot of the wrong things. And that's okay, we can learn and we can progress in our technique. But what the fuck is going on, babe? It's all over the place. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know how to comment on it because like we're cutting more layers on the top. The layers are everywhere. We just said, let's just say fuck it and let's just put layers. I'm spitting. We said fuck it and let's just put layers everywhere. And it's almost like there was a technique, but there wasn't even a little bit. Like there was such a weird technique going on. I don't even know how to describe it.
I see here that I have some hairs to go. So,
like, see?
That's what they're gonna do.
Like, where are all these hairs coming from? See, I don't even know. I don't understand what's going on. Why is there random long hairs everywhere? It shouldn't be like that.
And I think for now I'm gonna leave this
Okay.
piece right next to my face this length. And I'm gonna come back later and cut it when I see how the whole thing is looking like. Because I've never done this before, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Alright, then we're gonna move on to the other side. Let me see. This is where we are now, and I can see that I cut a bit shorter on this side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make this one same length. Okay, so now these two are ending where my jaw starts here.
We now added 2 more pieces that are at a random length. Perfect.
And now we're gonna move on to the top, which is probably the most exciting part. I'm going to start with the back actually. Just gonna take this off.
I'm really excited to see how she executes the top because I don't know anymore. Like, I would give advice on how to do what she's doing better. I tried. If I didn't literally just show you the entire haircut, it's not gonna make sense. So I don't have much more to say here. Let's just see how this goes.
Try to keep this in place here. Okay. Hold it up.
Okay.
And cut everything. Cut everything. Goodbye hair.
I will say that is definitely not short enough to make a mullet. Like, that is not gonna be a mullet. That's just a layered haircut. We gotta cut like another 5 inches off to make this a mullet. It's gonna be short as fuck on top. Okay.
Now I'm gonna move on to the middle. Again, keep this to the side. And I'm gonna take a little piece from the back so I can see what is the length that I'm going for. That's my guide there.
It's so long. Cut more off. I demand it. I know you already did it, but like, sometimes I wish I could go back in time and just tell you guys what to do through the screen, and then you listen and you do it.
And let's go. Alright. Okay, now this part. This is basically your fringe. What I'm gonna do is take out more hair that I have here. And I don't want this to be as short.
Okay. Now, I have a question. Why don't we want it to be as short? You want like really short bangs on a mullet, not like layers, right? I don't understand where we're going with this, man. Please cut it short.
I want it to be a little bit shorter than what it is right now. Otherwise we won't have the layers. So again, I just pulled up the hair and I'm cutting away.
I'm just scared about her fingers, man. That sounds crazy. It's like, be careful, babe. You're about to cut your whole hand off with that much pressure on those scissors. Damn. Oh. Oh.
Check it on the back. I have the layers that I want. I think it's looking good. What I'm gonna do now is dry it, come back when it's dry, and see if there's any place where I want to cut a little bit more.
Okay. Let's try it. I think it might look okay just because she has curly hair and like it's super forgiving with cuts because you can't really tell what is fucked up and what isn't, but like, it's not a good haircut.
So we'll see in a bit. Alright, here we go. End results. I think it turned out pretty cool, pretty much how I wanted it. I'm gonna have to do like an air dried version because my hair really doesn't like to be dried in this super humid weather. But there you go. So as you can see here, the bottom layer is a bit thin and there's not much hair next to my ears. This is why I would leave the bottom layer just one instead of dividing it in two the next time I'm doing this haircut. Otherwise, I'm pretty satisfied, so it turned out pretty well. And yeah, overall, I think it turned out pretty nicely. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
I mean, she said it. It's the bottom layer that looks weird. I mean, the haircut, it looks like a beautiful shag. It is not a mullet in any way, shape, or form. But like, I mean, she looks gorgeous. I love this cut on her. I just wish it was executed better, you know? And she didn't have like a big shelf on the bottom that is disconnected from the rest of her haircut. That needs layers too. It all needs layers. But like, really cool haircut. And she looks awesome. And you can tell so much confidence has washed over her from doing that haircut. She is feeling herself and I'm feeling herself for her. Feeling myself for feeling everything. I don't know. I'm feeling it. But yeah, looks fierce. And yeah, your curls saved her life because something was off with that whole cut.
So today I'm gonna cut my hair into a mullet, and here is the before shot.
Oh boy, right off the bat, we got some beautiful, thick, medium length blonde hair, and it looks fabulous. Fabulous. It looks beautiful. I love it. She has beautiful hair. We do need to touch up those roots. Just a thought. I should clean this table off. Lighten those roots. That's, God, okay, we gotta keep going.
All right, so I'm gonna start sectioning 2 large pieces for the front of the mullet and the back of the mullet. So I'm gonna start sectioning the sides of the mullet.
Okay, we are putting some sections everywhere. I mean, we got ponytail on ponytails on ponytails. We got 1 on the top, 2 on the top, 3 on the top. We got 1 on the side, 2 on the side. Boom, bang, boom. We got everything everywhere all at once. Everything, guys. Holy I think she's gonna do a little ponytail haircut, which I agree. You guys are getting really creative with the sectioning of this mullet haircut. It doesn't need to be this hard. 4 quadrants is just enough for every single head of hair. Like this. That is 4. See how there's 1 over here, 1 over there, 1 over here, 1 over there. And that makes 4. That's all we need, and that's all we ever are gonna get. Actually, no, that's not. We're gonna get like 8 today.
All right, so I started with some scissors. Like, these are craft scissors, not really that well. It was giving me really blunt cuts and taking too long to cut, so I ended up switching over to a shaver.
Ow! Ow! You wanna talk about? Ow! So she's gonna go from using craft scissors, 1. And then she's gonna switch over to using a razor. A razor not to cut your hair, but a razor to cut your body hair. That is a little bizarre. I would prefer if we would use some hair cutting shears or a hair cutting razor. But if I had to choose one of the things she just used, I would say the razor for your body. That is gonna give you a nice mullet. It's gonna make it much easier to blend if you use a razor on a mullet instead of using scissors, because it kind of does all the blending work for you. You just kind of put tension on the hair and you just go woo, 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 woo. It's very visual. It's kind of good for beginners because you can kind of see what you're doing as you do it.
And this helps thin out my hair a lot more because my hair is super thick, so it just helps cut it and thin it out.
Okay, it's another person who's saying in their title that they're cutting a mullet, but it's once again a shag. Everything is being pulled forward around the face. We're gonna get that really rounded, shaggy look to the hair, which is gonna be fierce as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but like, it is not a mullet, guys. Mullets are really, really short up top, and I want a girl to do a full-on mullet. Please, you guys are letting me down.
Just a great tool to use for the entire haircut. So right here I say long because I'm starting off cutting my hair longer rather than shorter. So I'm just taking my time cutting these sections working my way up into short bangs.
I am completely lost. I hear what she's saying, but I'm still completely lost. Every single section she takes down, she cuts it at a different length, like completely different every time. And I don't really know why. I really can't tell you why. Why is one section up here and the next one's down here? What? I don't know, but it's gonna be very disconnected. So far, the haircut does not have any layers in it. It actually just has like angles in the front. Everything is being pulled forward and cut like that, which I suppose when she puts her hair back, it'll end up having layers if she cuts it around her face like this, right? Because we're over directing the hair forward, we're cutting. If you put it back in place, it's gonna be boom, 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 boom. So I guess this is one way of doing it for sure. Everybody's doing such weird techniques, guys. I don't even know. I would never do it like this, but I guess it's one way of doing it.
Yeah, then I realized I definitely need to go much shorter. So good thing I start off with larger sections and then it's just easier to, work my way up. I'm going to regather those sections again and just do the same thing I was doing earlier and just keep going shorter. Alright, so I realize I definitely need to start sectioning the back and start some cutting and bring it all together. Alright, I think I'm finally happy with the front, so I'm going to start on the back section now. Yeah, then I realized I definitely need to go much shorter, so good thing I start off with larger sections and then it's just easier to, work my way up. Alright, so I started with some scissors, like these are craft scissors, not really that well, and it was giving me really blunt cuts and taking too long to cut, so I ended up switching over to a shaver, and this helps thin out my hair a lot more because my hair is super thick, so it just helps cut it and thin it out. So it was just a great tool to use for the entire haircut. So right here I say long because I'm starting off cutting my hair longer rather than shorter. So I'm just taking my time cutting these sections, working my way up into short bangs. Yeah, then I realized I definitely need to go much shorter, so good thing I start off with larger sections and then it's just easier to, work my way up.
Yeah, babe, we gotta cut off at like 5 more inches. I mean, we are being conservative as hell. Let's cut a lot more off, please, and thank you, and let's do it quick, pronto.
I'm going to regather those sections again and just do the same thing I was doing earlier and just keep going shorter.
Guys, I gotta tell you, this is exactly how I cut my hair when I was emo. And once an emo kid, always an emo kid. Still love it, still vibe with it, still connect with it. I definitely took my shaving razor and cut my hair with it all the time. It was the best haircut I ever got. It always looks fierce. She's starting to cut more and more. She's starting to get confident and get in there. I mean, this is a disconnected, kind of very artsy haircut, and I appreciate it. Like, it's okay if everything's disconnected, especially with a razor, because the ends are gonna be all frayed and kind of like, so everything's not gonna have to need to be connected or like perfect, because the razor is gonna give you that frayed edge that's gonna be really like wispy, and it's gonna naturally connect together. So, okay, I'll meet you there.
Alright, so I realize I definitely need to start sectioning the back and start some cutting and bring it all together.
We're going now back into the bangs again for the 3rd time, and we're gonna cut more off. Holy shit. Let's move to the back, please. All right, we are cutting the back section as we speak, and I don't know what's going on back there. I mean, she's definitely making it longer. I mean, I guess we are gonna get a mullet because that is long as back there, and it is short as in the front. But like, I just don't really get it. We're not really taking sections. We're just cutting a singular layer on the top of our hair. It makes me want to cry. Why? Why would we do that?
All right, so I cut the back already. Now I'm start working on the front presentation of the mullet, and it's important to do some different layers in the front as well, so it doesn't look pin straight. I feel like it looks too like country mullet if it's too pin straight.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I'm seeing the mullet vision. I hopped on your too quick. It is in fact a mullet. She has short hair, and then it goes boom, long. Okay, girl, I see you. Okay, sorry. You ate that, bitch. Oh my god, you look amazing. Fierce. The tattoos, the makeup, the mullet, shag mullet. I will call it that. Shullet is looking fierce. That is your cut. It looks amazing on you. Phenomenal. I mean, is the work perfect? No. Will it do? Yes, it'll do. It'll work. It'll work for sure.
I'm cutting my hair today because it desperately needs something to happen. Also, I know the color is insane at the moment. I will be dealing with that. I just want to see how much I'm cutting off, how much color is left behind, and then from there, assess what I'm going to do with the color.
Well, thank God, because that color is looking wild. We're on the same page, right? I'm not coming for you. We agree. It's okay. It's just like, that's a lot of root. That's a lot of root. Oh, and the hair is already really short. I guess if you kind of take off the whole top of the hair, like the whole front region, and you leave the back long, it's gonna give a mullet. Hopefully.
For the cut, we're doing a wolfette cut? Question mark? I think we're just making up words at this point for haircuts because as I know it, a wolf cut is somewhere between a shag and a mullet, wolf cut in the middle. And so then a wolfette cut is then somewhere between a wolf cut and a mullet. I don't know the spectrum of haircuts. I think it's a made up word. I think we're essentially doing a wolf cut today.
I don't know what she's saying, but it's a mullety, wolf cutty, mullety cut. Wolf. It's a wolfy mullet cut. Okay, I'm here for it.
But because my hair is on the shorter side, it might end up looking more like a mullet, which really is what I'm going for, as much as I can do on my own. And by some stroke of luck, there is another video on YouTube of a person with a similar texture to mine and a similar length to mine that did this haircut, so I'm just gonna be following what she did. Normally my hair is a lot curlier than this, but it's just been a few days since I've washed it, so the curls have weighed down a little bit, but my hair is usually pretty curly. I want to revive that a little bit, get my like fun shaggy bangs back, because like right now I'm sort of giving like early 2000s skater boyfriend, and it's just not a vibe anymore. I don't really know how to style it, so I want to just pull some weight off at the top while leaving the length as it is. And yeah, let's get into it. First with sectioning. So she did 5 different sections. She did a triangle section in the front for the fringe.
5. What happened to good old 4? Oh my gosh. Like, what happened? I want 4 sections back.
2 sections on the side for the face framing layers, and then 2 ponytails in the back to get more layers, focusing on getting, you know, shorter layers on the top while leaving the party in the back. I'm really bad at sectioning. Okay, section 1, bangs. Let's tie that up nice and tight.
Okay, I see a trend with the bangs, right? Where we're taking a giant, massive bang section. I mean, it goes so far back, which is good. It's not really a bang section, right? It's just the kind of the front of your hair, which I guess you can call bangs. To each their own. But like, yeah, that is going to make a mullet for sure. If you cut that whole big bang section all short, that's gonna look right. Yes.
Right at the front of my head. Stunning. And now for the side sections, she kind of did just behind the ear and forwards. Maybe she did it higher. Like, could go reference the video, but who's got time for that? Also, I am on a time crunch. I'm supposed to be meeting Kelly at the library in like 30 minutes, so you know.
She's like, fuck it. I watched the video once. I'm not gonna watch it again. That seems to be the theme, you guys. Oh my God. Like, I don't understand how you're trying to educate yourself, but then you don't even like listen to the videos you watch.
It's always good to be cutting your hair when you have a time crunch, right? Right.
Wrong.
Oh, and if you're wondering on my color, right now I have a faded super red from the XMONDO line, who I've been using for quite some time. Very much enjoying. Cute.
Make sure to shop XMONDO color at Sally Beauty, on Amazon, and on our own website. It'll all be linked below for you.
For the next section, she kind of did from her ears, just like around the crown, which I'll use my handy dandy mirror to make sure it's straight in the back.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about when it comes to doing the whole ponytail haircut method. We were gonna see that later, I said. Now we're seeing it. We are seeing the ponytail haircut come to life, and we are gonna cut these ponytails really short, hopefully. So then we do get that layered mullet look. And I actually do enjoy the sectioning she's doing, because with the ponytail cut method, this is gonna make sense, because she's getting kind of layers all around in a very boxy style, which is very similar to how a mullet is cut.
I think I gotta do it this way. Oh shit. The way that this is positioned is impossible to actually see the mirror. Oh god. You know what I need? I need like a swivel mirror, like something that can angle. So yeah, not helpful. That's good. That's great. Okay. I'll use the handheld then. Not straight at all. Should have waited for Kelly to come help me. I was in a rush. I'm not that upset about whatever's gonna happen in the back.
She looks in the back, she's like, yeah, definitely fucked up. At least she knows.
It's all gonna be layered and stuff anyway, but try my best. God, it's so not straight.
That is definitely not straight. It is like, no, actually the sound effect would be like, yeah, it's a whole mess back there, babe. I mean, you couldn't have made it more messy.
Hello from down here. If I bend down like this with my mirror, I can still see the main mirror. Got this little mirror. This is working. Okay, BRB.
This is
Okay,
painful.
I'll show you. That's what we're working with. Good enough. But you want to make sure that now when you're brushing it up to like the top point of your head, what's that called? The crown of your head? You're like really brushing out all the bumps. And then that's good. That just broke.
Yes! I'm so glad she's brushing it up all the way to the apex of her head. The reason why I'm so happy about that is because that is what's gonna give her really short layering on the top and then a lot of length in the bottom. Because you are taking the hair, boom, from all the way down here and bringing it all the way up here, but this hair is only going this distance and this hair is going that distance. So you're gonna get a lot of length, boom, all the way down here, and you're gonna get a lot of short layers all the way up here.
Oh God, Kelly just texted me. I hope that isn't her saying she's on her way. I mean, this is gonna be like 3 seconds once I like actually cut it.
This girl is supposed to be already meeting her friend at the library, apparently. She hasn't even started the haircut. Let's go. So rapido.
And then I'm gonna style it after our library adventure. Okay, perfect. And then the rest of this, I don't even think I'm honestly gonna cut anything from here, but if I do, just in the center there. Okay, there's the sectioning. Stunning. Let me see what Kelly said. Okay, I'm heading over to the library. Okay, that's fine. Luckily, I live much closer to the library, so we still got a little bit of time, but let's get to cutting.
Hurry up. We gotta meet Kelly.
So for the bangs, we're just gonna straight across here, taking like, I don't know, an inch? Yeah, like right to my eyebrows, trying not to pull on this too hard. But I do like them short.
I would actually prefer that she elevates the hair as she cuts it. That will give her a lot more layering, and with a shag, with a mullet, whatever you wanna call it, there's a lot of layering. It's kind of the most important part of the haircut. So elevating it and cutting would be much better than pulling it down and cutting.
So that's good for now. Oh, I wish I had thinning shears, but I don't. So let's just point cut like crazy. Oh God.
That point cutting isn't doing anything at all.
I don't know,
Pretty
that
useful.
was bad. That was probably bad. That's fine though, it's only hair. Now, moving on to these side sections, we are gonna cut it at a little angle. And then she also like pulled it up and then cut more, but how did she, it would help to watch it, just make that straight.
What the fuck? Why are we pulling it this way and then that way? Just cut it one way. It's not gonna make a difference if you just do one way. What? I'm confused. Also, I'm a little confused why she's not cutting more hair off. This is not a whole lot of hair. Like, we gotta go much, much shorter if we want a really tight mullet crop at the front and boom in the back. Huh?
And then point cutting. These are good scissors. I just got them.
You guys love to point cut. You love it. You love it. You love it. Definitely, she said already, she wishes she had thinning shears. I wish you did too, because God, the point cutting you guys do at home, that's the one thing y'all can never do. I've never seen anybody do it right. Ever.
I feel like I'm not cutting and I'm literally just taking like chunks out. That's fine. Okay, now to repeat on the other side.
Okay. That looked a lot shorter on that side.
I don't think I'm doing a good job at all. I think I made this side a little shorter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Point cut, point cut.
Okay. I mean, like, I don't even know. At this point, I don't even have any guesses on how this is gonna come out. It might be like completely disconnected and fucked up, or it could actually kind of blend a little bit. I think not though. I don't think this is gonna blend.
That saves everything, right? Right? Probably wrong. Okay, and now for the top. Let's just cut it across the top. You guys tell I'm being chaotic with this?
Oh my god, that is so much hair she's cutting off the top. Remember my dog, guys? I still have one. And she's a baby and she loves me a lot. She's not a baby anymore though, she's like 5. She's cutting so much up the top and not a lot at the sides. And so she's gonna have a lot of short layers just right here, boom. It's gonna probably stick up like that and then everything else is gonna be kind of like flat. And I hate to see it. Oh my god, that's
Gorgeous,
short.
stunning. Point cut to save it. Point cut saves everything. This is gonna look amazing. The good thing about having curly hair is that it's easier to hide mistakes because it all just looks crazy. None in the back. Are we gonna cut any in the back? No, we're not. Okay, before I take it all down, I'm just gonna take down the bang section and see how that's looking.
Okay, moment of truth. We're gonna see one of the sections down to see if it looks decent. I think not, but I could be wrong.
Because I want to see how short we went with the bangs. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. That will curl up short the way that I want it to. Nice.
It'll be short. I don't know if I'm seeing the vision, but she's seeing it, so I'm gonna follow her lead.
So let's take it all down. Let's point cut a little bit more. Because why not, right?
So that is not point cutting.
Gorge. Gorge. Ha. Let's pull it all out. See what we're working with.
Oh, looks really good.
Oh god, I'm getting little hair pieces in my eyeballs. Okay, I mean like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this
Okay.
is cute. I think I'm gonna have to go in and like maybe cut a few more pieces. Cause yeah, this side is definitely a little bit shorter.
She's seeing the vision. Am I seeing it? I don't know. You know, I don't exactly know if I'm seeing it, but I'm very happy she is because she's the one wearing it.
But I don't know, I think this is a vibe. I think it looks really cute. Obviously, I need to wash it, style it, and then like see what we're looking at, but I'm at least happy to have my bangs back. That was like a big thing. It does look like I've got more shape with it, so I'm gonna go meet Kelly at the library, then we're gonna come back here, and I'm going to style it, see what it looks like. Catch you in a bit.
Okay, I think I'm sort of seeing, I don't know, I'm having a hard time, babe. The bangs are definitely there. There's a little bit of a mullet going on in the back. I think once she washes her hair and restyles it, we're gonna see the full look, and I'm really hoping that it's like not like this anymore.
Let me do a little 360 spin for you so you can see the back. First thing I did, redo the color, just refreshing it with the XMONDO Super Red. I didn't go in with any bleach or anything. I actually kind of liked how it was just sort of my tips dyed right now. I thought that was really fun. Not eager to get in with bleach anytime soon, so this is working really well for me. Just having the tips done for a 15-minute haircut. I was on a time crunch, and I think I did a really good job. So thank you for coming along for another video. It's the end of the year, so I hope that you've had a happy holiday season. I hope you are going to have a good New Year's.
Oh my god! I doubted you. It is definitely mullet-y. That looks fierce, and honestly, the color, the super red on top with the roots actually looks really, really good with this haircut. So sorry for like shaming your roots earlier, but you killed it! You killed it somehow! You got a mullet! Even though it was the craziest way to get there, you got it done, girl, and that's all that matters. I love it. You look fierce, the makeup looks fierce, the whole outfit, everything is just like all together coming through and giving me life. So thank you.